Oh, hello. I just kind of feel like playing Red Dead Redemption kind of on a whim. I really only mess with the Undead Nightmares. So we're gonna, I guess, start some of this and see what happens.
Extra, extra, health benefits smoking. Extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes this country. Extra, extra.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, They are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have. The chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Gee up.
Easy.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Easy now. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Come on.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Yeah!
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Let's go. Yeah.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa! Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Better shoot rabbits than outlaws, I see. Mr. Marston, looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Come on.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop. Hold there! That coyote won't be back. Nice shot! Yes, you got one! Well, we got rid of the coyote. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here.
Yeah.
we are.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
That big mountain lion down by the river killed another family last night. I believe the town of Blackwater was benefiting from some kind of parade. You reckon? Bye now. Bye. That Bonnie is a right pretty girl. She wouldn't look at me, though. Hey, you hear about that judgment? Hey, Blackwater, take that one. Hello there. Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Good or bad. Howdy. Greetings. Hello there.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Come on.
Giddy up! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Come.
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Go. That's more like it.
This sure beats milking cows.
Come on. Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland. Should I wait for you to catch up? Come on. Would you like me to slow down? Let's go. How you doing back there? Are you saving the best for last? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Come on, let's go.
This is gonna be close!
Call yourself a rancher? Come on. Follow me! Let's go!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Come on, boy!
Yeah! Come on!
Whoa! That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Hello there!
Sorry, mister.
How do you do?
That storm all but ruined the crops.
Mighty
I
queer.
prayed to God, and the devil answered. See you later.
Bye now.
Armadillo ain't
Hey,
nothing
partner.
but drunks
I hope
and
you see
criminals
something you need.
these days.
Okay, I got some shelf space needs filling.
Appreciate it.
Howdy. Nice doing business with you. I'm always glad to see a customer.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat. Come on. Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Hello. Not feeling ill, I hope.
How are you, mister?
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight. I hear
Thanks.
half-ton Hank's traveling circus puts on a hell of a show. Good to see you again.
On Marshall Johnson, having been bumped. Walton's gang.
Kind of hear you.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Hello.
Yep, we got the finest selection in the frontier.
Howdy, mister.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety. The marshal
Much
ain't no
obliged.
man in my eyes.
Nonsense.
I
He's
hope you
just the
tell him to
underprivileged hoodlum. You're funny.
Irish overcharges to
Hey,
shoot a
handsome.
horse.
Are you busy?
look like a poker player. You want in?
Saloon's a great place to get to know everyone.
Why don't you and me spend a little time together?
Si. Hola. Buenas. Hola.
His blood was shed for you.
Good morning, friend.
He is a warrior. Just as you light your cigarette with fire, an eternal fire awaits you.
Darn Walton gang was another stage item. If I wouldn't arrest me for
An angel was coming to Undead.
Why you always talking about this person and that person? Bye now. Howdy.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did.
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Tom, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
You speaking the truth now? Howdy. What's the rush? They ain't going nowhere.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Let's go! Easy. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Come on. He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Whoa!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Marston, take that bastard behind the tree.
You should start worrying, friends!
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Take that feller behind the rock, boy. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Get off the bottom. I see one of them. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
You don't want to do this, my friend!
This way. Take him down, boy.
Up here, cocksuckers.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. There's one behind the crate. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock. I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder. Are you gonna help me here?
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with...
Let's go.
You'll leave widows at home, Paul. Turn around! You got a death wish, boy.
You boys are embarrassing yourself.
Saved
I doubt
us
you'll
doing
be
our
needing this.
job, and we thank you for it.
Anything to help out you fine lawmen. Come on. Ah, here we are.
How you doing, Geppetto? Yeah, this is basically the start of it. I've only messed with the Undead Nightmares, so...
Oh, Lord. This is nasty. Forgive me, miss. I ain't all there today. A couple of hands couldn't hurt. Why are these cards sticky? Call you. I'll check. We got ourselves a tough guy. Too much for me. Call. Fair enough.
I hear that they threw the nose for raccoons over the border. Crazy Mexicans.
No thanks.
What they were. I guess you never know what you're gonna get.
He's known for showcasing folks. There's treasure buried out by Rio.
Hope my luck turns next hand.
Ow.
I think I'll raise. Count me in. Ain't you aggressive, partner? I'm gonna call it. I check.
PS5. It's actually PS5 Pro, so I think it has some of the graphic enhancements, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'll place a bet. I'm watching you. Sure. How about I make things interesting?
Those tumbleweed varmints are always lynching folks.
I call.
And suddenly, everything changes.
Okay, then. I'll place a bet.
Biggest thing to happen is food.
Let's do this.
It's the new console they just released a couple months ago. It's basically just increases the frame rates in the games and stuff. It's it doesn't come with a disc drive. You can buy it separately.
And I'll raise you. Give me a real card now. Ain't you aggressive?
It not having a disc drive really, I don't think hurts the console much, because most of the games you're going to play, you have to do a install regardless if you put the game on, or if you buy it on disc rather. You're basically just buying a physical key for it.
I'm gonna raise that.
Oh, wow. That was
Just
bad.
can't get in the cards. Let's get this show on the road.
Pocket jacks. Fuck it. Roll in. I want these hands to end. Ha.
Always know when to
Woot
walk
woot.
away.
I could go sweet on you.
And you will not perish.
Hello, friend.
Hello!
Hello, ma'am.
Well, look at you.
Let's see, we got some money. Let's see if we can't get a...
Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Stinking whore!
That's no way to treat a woman.
Goddamn. You're dead! This ends now!
What the hell's going on?
They surely know where I am.
Oh.
This ain't nice. I know.
Just gotta go upstairs for that?
Forgive me, sir.
Boop. Okay. Howdy ho.
Please feel free to browse my selection.
How are you, mister?
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
Not
Well, I'm
quite
always
enough.
after items of quality. That's a fine deal. Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
That's all I got for you right now.
I figure you get a lot of these guns just playing, but I'm not too sure. I feel like you can loot the bodies.
Hello there.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
No. They can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Yeah, no, that horse goes fast as fuck. Yeah, no, they actually give you one of the better horses starting out. I don't know if you've seen a little bit ago, there was a couple up on the hillside. I think you can tame wild ones. I don't know if it's like a story thing or not. And I'm probably gonna get killed here. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to use that Deadeye stuff. Can now purchase rent properties. How do you do it? Controls. Radar. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting so far. I know this is the first one. The second one, like the graphics are like kind of insane how much better they are. But I would probably play the first one so you kind of know what's happening in the second one.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Yeah, no, this is,
Try. What do you need, money?
I forgot where this one takes place
Nothing
at.
so complicated.
But yeah, no,
I
all
need an extra
these
hand to
take
take
place
out
in the
the
United States.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Actually, let me check the map. Might actually... I don't know what it would be in that date, but it's Great Plains. So that definitely have to be Midwest.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Yes.
Come on.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand.
Hold on 1 second. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, looks like it's just a fictional U.S. location. They just kind of... Yeah, it's, if I'm not mistaken, this is like right after we kind of fucked over the Indians. So, they had just had the Chinese lay the rail line that you'll see going through here. Where'd she end up going? Oh no. There we go.
Let's go. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, cows.
Come on, boys.
That's it. Come on. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Come on, easy up now.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
I don't.
Come on.
Guess you chase them like dogs do.
Whoa.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Come on, horsies. Cows.
Let's go. Yeah.
He's just
Come on, heifers.
Load up now.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Easy peasy.
Come on. Slow up.
I swear, I'll spit in the face when the next big auger from Blackwater comes sniffing about out here. Darn baller boys done rustled up a couple more yesterday. Blackwater, there are wagons that fly like birds.
Okay, make up your mind.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
Come on, Charlie.
Get that.
All right. Go in your hole. Oh, jeez. I guess you can't go through that, or I'm just being dumb. Okay. Being dumb. What do you sniff, Charlie? Okay, so that's how you do the dead eye.
Lead the way, boy.
I'm all full of windows. I don't think I'm gonna make it through.
Good boy.
I'm assuming I wasn't supposed to shoot that other guy.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
You did good, Charlie.
Excuse me.
Hey, look where you're going.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
A beautiful wife is no guarantee of full male poke. Those folks in Thieves Landing have been snipping.
Okay, sleep again. Get this daytime stuff done.
You may not have everything you want, but we do have everything you need. Please be aware of the social disease carried by a certain young lady. I'm going out to help the other boys. Learn something.
How the fuck do you play horseshoes?
You're pretty good.
Okay, toss. That's bad. Oof. Okay. Let's just not even bet on that.
Want to play a game of horseshoes?
I'll stick with poker. Bonnie. Hello, Charlie.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. you got some rope on your belt, let's see if we can't wrangle some horses. Easy now.
Come on. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Whoa!
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso!
Let's go!
You gonna use that rope or not?
Yeah!
Pull that damn rope, Marston!
Down!
Now he's a fighter, that one!
Get back here, horsey.
Come on!
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Lean into it!
Here we go!
Let's go!
That's it!
Take it
Too
slow
much.
now! Let's see it,
Come
boy.
on! Come on!
That's it!
Come on!
Don't give up!
Show me what you got, boy!
Come on!
Come on,
Come on!
now,
Here we
boy!
got you.
I got you, horsey. You're mine.
Easy there. Relax
Just
now.
calm down, buddy.
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet. Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse. Whew. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one!
Sure thing.
Let's go.
We haven't got all day!
Got you.
Come on! Rope one of them! What are you waiting for? Hang on to him! Whoa! That's it! Lean with him!
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Stop fighting and just take it.
Calm down now. Nearly there. Calm it down. You're mine now.
You're a regular Bronco buster, Steve boy! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to France.
Blue.
Yeah. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired, then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss Mc...
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses.
Let's do it. Get us a good one.
No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of chief governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife was kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Let's go. Whoa. Come on. Yeah.
Aw, that's mean. Gotta wait, I guess, until we get up there. Get back, horsey. You're the one I want.
Come. Come on.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
No wonder that's the one I wanted. Let's get it.
Come on.
What kind of bullshit is that? I'm gonna find out in just a second. Kinda, sorta. I think I gotta get closer. Stop falling down. Oh god. Gosh.
Easy there. Almost got you. Easy. Relax now. Nearly there.
Just take it, horsey. Come to me.
Calm it down.
Oh god, what's it doing? There you go. Just stay.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Woot woot.
Let's go.
Oh, Bonnie, where you at? Trying to break the horse's leg.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
It's fast as fuck, boy.
Let's go.
Let's see, where is our closest spot? Got Marshall and then Miss Bonnie.
This is dirty. Come on.
It does. I think you have to like hitch them before you move your saddles and stuff off of them. I think I gotta take this one to one of the stables in the town.
Let's go. Go.
Yes, it does. Let's see. How does this work? Should be a...
Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Well, you run away, horsey.
How long you been working for the government, Marston? We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization.
We're somewhere around
betterment
Texas.
to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life.
Building a factory over a field ain't gonna help nobody I know.
Look at what they've done to the natives for God knows how many years now. It's hardly like they're gonna suddenly start respecting a man's right to work his land.
That's different. They're savages.
It ain't that different, Jonah.
Are you sure it was the Ballard twins, Eli?
Sure as shoot. I'd know those boys any place.
Are these the same rustlers who've been causing the McFarlands so much trouble?
Not far now. Eyes open, boys.
Now, I'm pretty sure the map expands out further. Because I feel like you go to Mexico, like, towards the end of the game. Like, my brother played it. I remember
Dismount.
seeing
me.
something like that.
Easy. Head for the fort.
Let's go really fast.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Take no prisoners. Maybe.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us. Stay close! You gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? Nice shot! You ain't leaving population alive! Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you come with me or go with them.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Stay with the group, Marston. Right, I'm in charge now.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Sweet mother of God!
You are!
There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it.
For Christ's sake! This way! Oh my good lord!
That's it.
This is getting ugly. Can I borrow this, Fred?
I playing too shallow without a reading, boy. I can't take much more of this.
Christ alive!
What are you waiting for? Do something! You might as well give it up now! Let her rip, boy. We gotta get that bridge. Ow! I'm gonna be delighted. We come from Mr. Soldiers' cattle. Stay with me. Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger. I see him.
Just a little something for my trouble. Guess that's that then.
Full foot. Let's cross while we still can.
Screw that. I'm taking all your treasure.
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Hey, little assistance would be nice, Marston.
Beat those sons of bitches! We got to get to that ridge!
You want to get shot?
Push forward! We gotta get to the marshal!
What's the case?
This is getting intense.
I'll kill the hell out of you! Some goddamn help you are, Marston! We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive! More rustlers! Take them down! Rusty got a little time!
Let's push on to the bridges.
Are you kidding? He's only just holding them off. Look out over there! Lots of rustlers like flies.
This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Are you kidding me? This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can. Jesus, well. Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches!
Stop doing that!
This way!
I hear hell is mighty hot this time of year!
Tell the others to get themselves up, and we'll kill every last one of you. Let's shoot, boys. Nice shot! Hellfire!
I kill you twice, you son of a bitch!
What are you waiting for? Do something!
Who's next? What can I say, partner?
Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages freed.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Guess we gotta get you a saddle, don't we, horsey?
Just a little something for my trouble.
Alrighty. Well, I believe I'm gonna go back to Bonnie's farm and go ahead and call the stream. Let's see where we're at. I could, yeah, she's right there. RC up the hill. Come on, RC.
Let's go.
That's good to know. So just choose camp item to save out in the field. So there's Mistress Bonnie. That could have almost been really bad.
They needed to be taught a lesson.
I got an apple. What if you can skin horses? Apparently.
Lie still.
You remember that, Charlie. You remember that. But I love you, horsey. You're gonna be bestest friends.
Let's go.
Alrighty, let's see. Alright, guys. I will probably definitely pick this up tomorrow night. I'm having quite a bit of fun with it. I'm basically just going to kind of do the story because I want to get to 2. I might mess around with the Undead Nightmares later on. I don't know yet. But for now, the plan will be to start around 12 midnight tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. So if you enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later.